So this is a collective message. Remember to take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And let's see what Spirit wants to talk about. Okay, so we have adversity. I accept the challenges. Challenges are the best way to learn. Friendship is also here. I understand that a friendship is in my life for a reason, and patience as well as worry. So you could be worried about a friendship. Don't have to be. It could be, there could have been challenges that you did have with a friend and you're worried about it. Denial and love. This could be a friend that you actually have feelings for and maybe you wasn't accepting of it. And I don't know, it's just giving the vibes of like maybe somebody's going about their business. Yeah, somebody's freeing themselves and now you're worried about something. About whether or not you missed out on an opportunity. Spirit, what is the messages for the collective? Spirit is saying you need to have patience. It's almost like you're worried about something outside of you, but there's things that you need to do within yourself. Because that's what's blocking it. Because if this was a friend that you actually have feelings for, there was some part of you that denied or rejected this person. And Spirit is saying you need to have patience because you need to go within yourself. You need to face yourself. Yeah, 9 of Cups in reverse with the Knight of Swords. You're trying to rush in. It's almost like, I don't want to say think logically, but it's like you need to think differently. You need to strategize. You can't just rush and do something, because Spirit is saying you need to have patience because you're not in the right headspace and you're not prepared to even do anything with this person. If anything, you're going to disrupt this person's peace. But it's almost like you could be so worried that you may have missed out on an opportunity that you may try to do something reckless and it may make things worse. Yeah, Spirit saying is like you need to go within and there's things that you need to walk away from. You got the Magician with the 10 of Wands and Judgment. Spirit's been bringing to your attention things that you need to let go of before you can offer anything. So it's like instead of worrying about who's walking away from you, you need to worry about how you can get out of the current situation that you're in. Because it wouldn't be fair to that person that you just come and try to offer something. Yeah, because it's an Empress. There's a feminine energy that walked away from a masculine. So you could be the masculine and a feminine walked away from you and now you realize you have feelings for this person and you're wanting to actually work on something. Or Divine Feminine, there is a masculine that's in your energy that's wanting to come back. But it's like they can't come back until they complete a cycle. It's like what Spirit is showing me is that there's a person, a feminine energy, don't have to be that walk through a portal and there's no access to them. Whatever is going to give you access to this person is you releasing burdens. It's like what I'm hearing Spirit say is that you was going about things the wrong way and that's the reason why it didn't work out. You can't offer somebody something if you're burdened with other obligations. And that's the reason why the 10 of Wands is in reverse. Spirit is saying you need to make a decision about and release the burdens that have been weighing you down and that was weighing you down before. You need to really think about that. It's like the order this is in the wrong order. You need to, before you can manifest someone back, you need to let go of the past. Because the past is what's holding you back. Yeah, because you got the King of Pentacles with the Ace of Cups. You can't offer nothing, sir, because you still got stuff going on in your own energy that you're unhappy about. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. It's going to come back if it's meant to come back. But let me see. Once the Divine Masculine releases burdens of the past, or I'm hearing Spirit say it's attachments from the past. Once the Divine Masculine cuts cords with the past, what's going to be the outcome? What's going to be the outcome? Spirit is saying like You got the King of Cups in reverse, and you got the Sun card in reverse. I do feel like whatever you find out, because you're in a karmic cycle. Let me get more. You got the Three of Wands here with the Artist card. What's the Sun in reverse? Yeah, I feel like there's gonna be you're gonna end up coming back to whoever this person is, but it's like there is gonna be something with the Sun card in reverse. It's like Spirit is saying there's something that in the past that needs to be destroyed because it's an illusion, it's not real. And I do feel like whatever you find out, it is going to make you rush back in to talk to somebody. And it's like you're not going to be so guarded and so defensive anymore. Because I feel like whatever you're holding on to, you was defensive about. You protected even. And I do feel like there's something that you're going to find out that is going to have, like, it's going to cause an ending. Yeah, there's an ending that's has to happen. But it's going to be a heavy ending. I'm going to just be honest with you. Because the weight of this feels heavy. You have the Death card and you have the Temperance. There has to be something that balances out. And it's like the only one that can balance this out is God. God is the one that has to balance this out. And it's going to happen in divine timing. And I feel like divine timing is at play. Because I feel like whatever caused you to not move forward, it was some type of confusion. And Spirit is breaking away at whatever this confusion is here with this card. And that's pretty much what it is. There's a destruction of chaos and confusion that is in the works right now. And in divine timing, there's going to be an ending. Because divine masculine, there's still some lessons that you have to learn. And in the midst of these lessons, the person that walked away from you is protected. Yeah, they're moving into calmer waters. And they're not giving, like, they're being guided not to give to you energetically, physically, spiritually. And I feel like that's what's causing the Tower to trigger you to look at yourself. And that's what has you in this Hangman energy. So it's like you're not in a position right now to be able to run after anybody because of the chaos that you have with going on that is stemming from the past. You have to have that cleared up before you can move forward. Let me see. Where's that deck? Let me get some messages for the divine masculine that's going through this, Spirit. And I feel like I don't need to go into details about what it is because you know what's weighing you down because it's been weighing you down for so long. Even though you don't want to admit it to anybody, you know what it is. Yeah, the end of a tough cycle approaches. There's going to be an ending that occurs. But it's like, I'm hearing it's a commitment to self. Yeah, your commitment is being tested, but it's not the commitment that you think it is. It's not with a particular person. It's a commitment with self. So as soon as you start giving and treating yourself right, that's when you'll be able to rush in and give and actually give someone a commitment that they actually truly deserve. Because it's like with the end of a tough cycle and full moon in Capricorn, there's a tough cycle that's ending for sure. And whatever tough cycle, it's an attachment. It's an attachment to the past. That has to be cleared. That has to be broken. And I feel like it's an attachment to some type of past life connection thing. I don't know what it is for you, you know. But that's what's going to happen in order for a new romantic cycle to begin. You have to close that cycle out permanently in order for something new to open up. So it's in God's hands at this moment. So you just have to go through the process and have trust and faith and resilience and love. Develop more love for yourself. I hope this helps.